What's going on? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all those good joints. It's Kev from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense of the nonsense. Yeah, man. And like I said, I guess the new setup with YouTube going live is that. Let me see something here. All right, I'm making some adjustments here. Hold on. Now bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down there. Okay, right there. That should do it. Anyway, so I guess the new setup with YouTube is that it doesn't sit in the queue before you go live. I guess you gotta. Yeah, don't. There it is. I hear myself. Well, look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, apparently you have to wait and then press the button to go live for the notifications to go out. Used to be it would sit in the queue and everybody would be sitting back going, okay, I see the notification. I'm gonna wait until he starts. But now I guess, those two things happen at the same time. Anyway, it is what it is. So I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I will not be here long, okay? Because I know you guys might still be out there stuffing your face with turkey and all kind of goodies, cakes and stuff. I don't want you to wake up tomorrow with your feet tingling, okay? And I don't want you to be sitting back talking about I'm bloated and I'm carrying a turkey baby. All right, be reasonable with the eating, and I'm sure most of y'all got done eating already, unless you're a black family. If you're a black family, you just now getting started. Y'all better get in here. This chicken, this almost ready now. We've been sitting here for 8 hours, hungry, Grandma. Yeah, but boy, it takes time. It takes time to get these greens. See, so it takes a little time. But by now, most families are going back home and they're sitting around, unbuckling their belt and enjoying themselves. Now, before we get started, like I said, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. And let's see who out there has a particular Christmas. So what's your favorite Christmas songs out there? Just drop it out there real quick. While we kill some time, while people log on. And like mine, honestly, is the one from Charlie Brown, where it's like, Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. I love that song for some reason. The instrumental and all. But I like a lot of them. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire inside's delightful. Oh, holy night. Yeah. What else? Let's see. Happy MAGA Mania. That's right. Some people aren't happy this Christmas, y'all. That's right. They're not grateful, and we're going to see who they are. Let's see. I like Dominic the Donkey. Now, I've never heard that Christmas song. I'm going to be honest with you. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at my nose. All right. Who else? Let's see. Like you have some awesome. Oh, okay. What's up? Eagle Eye? This Christmas, jingle bells. You like jingle bells, jingle all the way, or the one jingle bell, jingle bell, rock, jingle bell. Yeah, holly jolly Christmas. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Oh, we three kings of. I ain't heard that one in a minute. Oh yeah, you brought me back on that. Joy to the world. Woo, joy to the world. Yeah, who else? Let's see what else we got. Oh, Diane Kroll have a great rendition of what she got? Of Christmas Time is Here. I'm gonna have to look it up right after this. I'm gonna let it minister to me. Go ahead and pull it up and let's let it soak in. All right, couple more minutes before we get started, because like I said, I'm not gonna be here long tonight. The favorite Christmas songs. What about favorite Christmas movies? Come on now, let's see. Favorite Christmas movies. I'll wait. Easy E. I'd rather be. Oh, remember Prince had a Christmas song. Last night, I spent another lonely Christmas. Darling, you should have been there. Remember that? All right, so let me see. Favorite, did the Steelers win? Nah, man, see, why you gonna put a lump of coal in my, man, that ain't cool. Grinch movies. That was great. Charlie Brown's Christmas, awesome. Yeah, that Raggedy Tree. The Gremlins. I got to go with, it's a tough one for me, y'all. It's a tough one. because you gotta appreciate National Lampoon's Christmas with Chevy Chase. hmm When he went off on those dang on Christmas ornaments and start chopping them before he connected the light. Awesome. Awesome movie. Oh man. When he was running around in the house with that squirrel on his back. That was great. Man, one of the best. When he was outside like an Eddie. Eddie? Eddie? When cousin Eddie showed up. Great movie. Great movie. But that's a tough one because the Christmas Story with Ralphie. I mean, come on now. Ralphie, I don't know. Something about watching that movie. First of all, during the time that it was made, takes me back to where Christmas was fun for me as a kid. Some of the things that Ralphie was getting or asking for, I'm like, man, I wanted a BB gun too. I don't know about y'all, but I had the 760 Crossman, 760, where you got to pump it about 50 times to shoot. Don't you understand? Birds was missing in the neighborhood. Dang on street lights was getting shot out. I wreaked havoc with that BB gun. All right, so real quick, last thing. Bring back Christmas memories. Best childhood Christmas gift. Come on now, let's see if you can remember. Because I had them all, y'all. I had them all. I had all of the giant Magzinga robots. The Godzilla one where you press the button and his fish shoot off. Yeah, I had the red and blue Rock'em Sock'em robots. There you go. I had the Kung Fu one where you press the button and they be kicking, then they get hit and they fall backwards like this. Yeah, I had that. I had it all. Man, I had the Ataris, the ColecoVisions, the Intellivisions. Man, when we got ColecoVision, we thought we arrived. With Donkey Kong. Loved it. And Atari, when that bad boy came out, that's back when video games was simple and easy. One stick, one red button. That's all you had to work with. With asteroids that I used to flip the game over. I used to flip it over. That's how good I got at it. Yeah. Somebody said a BB gun? Absolutely. I got that BB gun. My father, when I was, I think, maybe 12, he ended up getting me my first shotgun. Hold on. Matter of fact, y'all. Oh, yeah. This what I got at 12 years old. Old man Teddy went out and bought me a 20 gauge one-shot shotgun for squirrels. Oh, man. And I was out there in those woods. Boom, boom. Loved it. Yeah, still got it to this day. So I've had some wonderful, wonderful Christmas gifts down throughout the years from old man Teddy. He managed to successfully hide some of those Christmas gifts from me as we got a little older. Somebody said squirrel stew. You're right about that. Yeah, man. I ain't shot that thing in about, I ain't going to tell you how many years. I might have to go ahead and dust it off and shoot it. But yeah, I had all the good toys. We had a good childhood. I have to say, those were some of the best years of my life. I wish those days would come back once more. Don't y'all? Those were great days, man. Where you would sit up waiting for Christmas all night and it seemed like it would never come. Leading up to Christmas as a kid, you sitting there going, how many days left? 30. What? It was 30 yesterday. Boy, I know how many days left. Man, see? And your parent make you go to sleep and you be like, well, can I just open one gift on Christmas Eve? No. See? But the end of that morning comes, you come running down there. And I'm telling you right now, we would rip into all of those toys. We didn't give a darn about cleanup. We left that up to mama and them. Ripping all that stuff apart. Stay up all day. Didn't call your buddies. Hey, Craig, what you get? Bring your toys down here. And I had the whole collection of the G.I. Joe. Them G.I. Joe. I had the airplane. I had the battle station. I had the hovercraft. Oh, man. And guess what had happened was? And then I had the Star Wars collectibles, the big ones, with Darth Vader was about that tall. Yeah, I had several of those, and I had an older brother. Y'all heard his name mentioned before. You might have even seen him show up on the show when he snuck into my house and almost got shot. That guy. When I turned 16, now understand, guys, I could be rich right about now. I did have He-Man too. I could be rich right about now. See, I had moved with my father when I was about 13. And when I hit 16, got my first car. I came back over to the house where my mom was. Now, we had this pool table in the crib. And on top of the pool table, I had all of my action figures. All of my action figures set up. I had the whole collection that I had built for like 5 years of G.I. Joe and Star Wars collectibles. I walk in. Now, I no longer was playing with toys and stuff, but I walk into the crib and everything on the pool table is gone. And I'm like, what happened to all of my collectibles? Oh, those collectibles? My brother. The one that used to trick me to make the Kool-Aid. I said, yeah. Oh, I gave those away. I thought you didn't want them no more because, you older now. You don't. I said, you did what? He had a crush on his best friend's sister. Let me tell you something. He had a crush on her. She wasn't thinking about him, but she had a little son. So in efforts to impress her, he gave my whole collection of G.I. Joe and Star Wars collectibles to her son. Didn't ask. I know we had the rotary phone, but it wouldn't have taken that long. Hey, do you need these? Man, right now I could have them all on eBay or something, selling them. This dude just gave them away. Man, I'm telling you, I was so close to knocking his teeth out. I was like, you, and he still never got with the girl. If you're going to go ahead and give all of that away, you better go ahead and get the girl. He didn't even get the girl at the end of the day. I'm sorry, y'all. That bring up a bad Christmas memory. I'm sorry. Anyway, happy days are here again. But there are some people who aren't happy, and we're about to see who's been naughty and who's been nice. So let's get into it tonight. Before I do that, I'm assuming all of y'all can hear me because y'all been responding. So let me go ahead and get loose so we can get this. Still looking for my action figures. Real gorilla. Real gorilla. Real gorilla. Gorillas in here. Gorillas in here. Gorillas in here. Gorillas in here. Some of y'all feeling my pain. Some of y'all feeling my pain like, ouch. Ooh, yeah. That was my brother. That was my brother. He was something else. That's all I can say. Something else. Now, with that being said, guys, you know who else is something else? Is Joe Biden. So now our recent commander-in-chief, I guess, tried to enjoy Christmas, and it didn't quite go so well. I think they are now trying to make sure that he is not seen because he is a complete embarrassment. But before the new year comes, he decided to leave us with some more Christmas cheer of laughing at him. But before we get into Creepy Sleepy's Christmas, I want to also tell y'all to check out Kevin's Corner Store. If you haven't been in there, you can go ahead and pretty much get whatever you want in there. Some stuff you probably can piece together. I want this right here on that item and this right there on that and that logo. So go check that out. And there's a phone number right there too that you can text MAGA to. Since we having us a MAGA Merry Christmas, y'all. Isn't this one of the best gifts for Christmas ever? Christ is the gift. But he has given us a gift, and it's called mercy. It's called grace. It's called salvation. It's called faith and hope. Boy, he's delivered us from the hands of the Democrats. They had their nasty stinking claws right about to grab us, and it snatched us out of the hands of those Democrats. Boy, did he bless this country by returning some civility, some stability, common sense, strength, and all of that back to this country. It's like a revival. It's like a revival. I hope that happens to the Christian church, and I hope it happens to individual Christians, including myself, and I'm glad it's happening to the country. Revival, to whereas there's a renewed hope, excitement, just a feeling of success. You wake up going, I'm excited about what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm excited about what's going to happen when Trump gets in. I'm excited about the next 3 or 4 years. Whereas under Creepy, everything was a nightmare. You wake up wondering what's going to happen. Oh, shoot, what's going to happen today? Yeah, that's the worst. When you're living under those conditions, man, when you're working up every day going, I'm scared of what's going to happen today. You're bracing for impact at all times. And of course, now we have a couple days left, a couple weeks left before the inauguration. And even still, even though I'm excited, I still got one eye on Creepy and the crew. I still got one eye on them. I don't all the way trust them on their way out because they've been known to sabotage stuff because you know how Democrats are. They're sore losers. Yeah, they are party poopers. Boom, boom. And they feel if they can't get all the Christmas gifts, what they going to do? Stomp on them and crush them and mess them all up. Yeah, that's what they going to do. So let's check in and see what's going on with Creepy before we get to the real president that's inspiring us and encouraging us as we go on to a new year. Like I said, we ain't gonna be here long, so let's get it. Starting off with Creepy. See what he's been up to.
The bottom line is that,
I think the record stuck like when you used to have those LPs and with the cracks. You got to go ahead and push the needle over a little bit. So I think he got stuck, y'all. Who knows? Oh, wait, these are all individual and-us in one interview? Are you kidding me? So this ain't just like the videos locked up and... Hold on. No way. I better go ahead and look and make sure this is not a cheap fake as we're hearing him run that back all those times. Let's see. See if we can get different.
The bottom line is that...
he's stuck. Is that a word? Got a new word for creepy in the creepy vocabulary? So now in between I'm wondering if he manages to get some actual words in there. Hold on, let's see.
Look,
oh, you hear the whistle? How did he get this far? I mean, he got this far because the fake news carried his butt the whole time. And those Democrats lying. Fake news the whole time with the Democrats lying. I'm surprised he didn't whistle out his nose like he do sometimes. And you see the note card? See the note card right there, guys? He's still rocking that on his way out. This is what we had to deal with the last 4 years. So thank God. Yeah. This is a wonderful Christmas. We are having ourselves a merry MAGA Christmas because we would have had to deal with this guy. Now, do you really think Creepy would have made it another 4 years? No way. No way in hell. I cannot believe it. That guy right now is doing one of his probably last sit-down interviews with one phrase, and he still has those notes that he is holding up in front of everybody. He's not even discreet. And I'm surprised he don't just stop and look at him. All right, it says here, I'm supposed to say. So there you have it, man. This is the guy right about now. He up there got his little Christmas lights and stuff in the back, as if they really believe in the meaning of Christmas. But see, let's continue because maybe he's gonna get off that
the sort of in the
jeez, oh man. He's mixing it up. There you go. I should have dropped a beat under all of these and-us. So there he is, guys. He's mixing it all up with the Was he growling? Was he growling right there? So let's see. Here we go. Right there. You see that look on his face? Yeah, that's the look of I have no idea what I'm saying right here, even with the notes. Even with the notes.
I think that it's boy.
Aren't you happy this Christmas that we don't have to? This is going to be one of the last times we have to deal with and see Creepy get up here and embarrass the whole family. They ain't going to. Every family got one person in their family that they don't want to invite to the Christmas party. They're embarrassed. Been in jail more than half their life, in and out all the time. When they get out, here they come showing up at the Christmas party. Don't bring no potato salad. Don't bring no pudding. Nothing. Just bring themselves, their appetite, nasty attitude, dirty fingernails, buck teeth, pepper teeth, coming in eating up all the food loud and all of that stuff. Get drunk, start fussing with everybody, ruin the whole night. We all got one of those things on it. And that's what I feel like with Creepy Sleepy. He's ruining the whole country. Make us look bad. Sitting up here, can't even give an interview. And So now all of these other countries that are snooping around from afar and looking at this guy, the party is about to be over. And they know it. Like I said the other day, Trump's our president now. Like Freddy Krueger, I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. Trump's like, I'm your president now, America. So now we have Creepy embarrassing us one more time as he hopefully goes off into oblivion. But you know what? Maybe he got something, a word that we could make out before he go. We could put that on record because right now the person who's writing it, the transcriber, and Okay, so let's see if we can find a word.
It was. It took. Look. We said about.
You need to go somewhere and sit down. That's what you need to do, Creepy. He is blew out.
Mr. President, thank you so much for this interview.
Thanks, pal. Appreciate it.
Oh boy, that guy's going to walk away dumber. He's going to walk away like, all right. Anybody get anything that he was saying? I know I asked some questions. I just got a whole bunch of Rama. So there you have it. That right there is a sitting U.S. president. Now, if that guy can become president, anybody can. See, there's hope. All of you folks out there that, got nothing but FAs the whole time in school, and I can never be the president. I barely can read on a second grade level. My vocabulary sucks. I don't know numbers. But hey, Creepy Sleepy's the president. There is hope. But we ain't done with Creepy. See, we got to show the difference between a MAGA Christmas and a Creepy Christmas.
We're regaining the momentum and taking back our competitive edge.
Okay.
And the United States is going to win. In addition to the bipartisan infrastructure, the inflation reduction.
You can't even say the word. The bipartisan is. So see, when you can't say the word properly, like when I was a kid and they would make us read out loud, and you come across a word that you don't know, you just run over it real quick and just kind of mumble it under your breath. So that's what he's doing right there. They're bipartisan. So now I think he's trying to say bipartisan infrastructure bill. And we're going somewhere with this because, see, this is laying the groundwork for his recent speech as he talks about the bipartisan infrastructure bill. We don't want to just watch the recent clip and think that, oh, okay, well, he just made a gaffe this time. But in the past, I'm sure he was able to say bipartisan infrastructure bill properly. So we're building a case here. See, this is a pattern of Creepy to show that these people gaslit a whole bunch of people for 4 years straight.
Reduction Act.
The bipartisan infrastructure, the Inflation Reduction Act.
Did you have a stroke? It felt like you had a stroke.
Every single day. Every single day he came out and talked. I was like, is that another stroke? I mean, does he have rapid fire mini strokes? Every word that comes out of his mouth is accompanied with a mini stroke.
And by the way, if you notice the way you usually pay for infrastructure bill, the vast majority of them voted against it. Voted against the infrastructure law as well.
Wow, you see that one voted against as well. Wow. I mean, where is the family member to come out and tackle this dude? Oh, I'm sorry. Jill was up there like, I don't care. As long as you keep us in power, I will pimp you out, Joe. Almost done with you anyway. You're old and crusty. When you kick the bucket, gonna go ahead and take all this money and enjoy the rest of my life. My mom told me not to marry you anyway. So let's continue as he tries to formulate that word.
I signed the bipartisan infrastructure law.
Oh, God. Painful, man. Yeah. And in his face, it looked like it hurt to try to say everything. Whole time, I'm sorry the law. So there you go. He got the doodle face, the tight face.
Can you believe we used to be the best infrastructure, had the best infrastructure in the world, but then we fell to rated 13th best investment.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're not going to get a clean infrastructure law or bill out of that mouth. We're not going to get it. I'm losing faith. We done seen him try multiple times. Oh boy, maybe he should slow it down. Bipartisan infrastructure bill. Sound it out. Go back to the electric company. Infrastructure. Do-do-do-do. Bill. Do-do. So let's continue.
Investment in infrastructure. For 4 years, he promised infrastructure. We announced over 51,000 new infrastructure projects.
Whoa. Did he just say?
We announced over 51.
What was that? Hold on.
Infrastructure. The vast majority of them voted against it.
For 4 years, what?
Voted against the infrastructure law as well. I signed the bipartisan infrastructure law. Can you believe we used to be the best infrastructure, had the best infrastructure in the world, but then we fell to rated 13th best investment in infrastructure. For 4 years, he promised infrastructure.
That right there. What was that? For 4 years, he promised. That was the worst effort ever. That was about as bad as when he act like he's about to take off running. And he just goes, just like that. He started that and just stopped, man. 4 years, he promised. That's all we get out of that? We don't even get a full attempt on that one. So, wow. I mean, everybody in that audience should be embarrassed. Do Democrat voters get embarrassed? Do they have an embarrassed meter? Because everything about their politicians are embarrassing. I mean, it's crazy, man. I look at some of the folks they put up to represent them, and I'm going, you're not embarrassed to be associating with these people or voting for these people? You're not sitting in that audience saying, man, I'm sitting here pretending this guy is in his right mind talking about 4 years, Brian. And I'm holding up signs for him talking about Joe's our man. That's right, Bidenomics. They don't get embarrassed. They don't get embarrassed when they see that one chick with the long eyelashes come out going crazy and talking crazy. They don't get embarrassed when they see AOC get out there acting a fool. They don't get embarrassed when they see Fartwell farting on TV. They don't get embarrassed when, you got Hank Johnson talking about Guam might tip over. They don't get embarrassed when they see Federico down there. I forget, maybe she's in Florida or Texas or something, always wearing a big cowgirl hat looking like a stripper. They don't get embarrassed when they see Mad Max out there talking about, see, if you see anybody. They don't get embarrassed. It's crazy to me, man. You cannot be a proud Democrat right about now. But hey, let's continue because they're sitting up there listening to him mumble something out of his mouth.
We announced over 51,000 new infrastructure projects all across America. But then, when I signed the bipartisan infrastructure...
I don't know.
That's an interesting pronunciation.
Very interesting pronunciations. So there he is. He's been talking about that infrastructure, bipartisan infrastructure bill forever. And here he is now in his little interview. I think he's going to try to bring it up again for Christmas or something.
How can you lead the world out the best education system in the world instead of doing away with the Department of Education?
Look at that. Didn't even finish that word. Do it away with Department of Education. There you go. And they was going to try to run this dude. They were going to try to run him. They were going to try to pull this crap over on the American people. And I think they really knew that he'll never make it another 4. Because now we found out that they knew he shouldn't have made it the first 4. Shouldn't have made it the first 4. So they got away with a lot of gaslighting and a lot of dipping, a lot of covering from the media, the first 4. But I'm pretty sure they said, man, we ain't going to be able to get away with it. He's going to decline, and we're not going to get him through the next 4. So how about we throw him out there to the wolves by encouraging him to go out there on that debate stage and get slaughtered? That'll give us an excuse to boot him up out of here. And now here he is trying to leave us some words of wisdom and criticize Trump and say something about the education.
How can you lead the world without having the strongest environmental protections in the world? How can you lead the world if you don't have the best infrastructure?
There it is. Didn't get better. Now, he done had 4 years to practice that. 4 years to practice infrastructure bill or infrastructure law or whatever he's trying to say. Now, if you can't get it right in 4 years, you just ain't going to get it right. Right now, he can't get right off of the movie Life. Temperatures like 100 degrees. Feel like I got chains on me. Black male in a family of 3. Been robbed of my destiny. You know Casey from Life. How can I fly away? Because it's too much for the man. Love that movie. Just about to see the dollar signs. Very close to a piece of mind. That man wants to know, how did he get life? But y'all remember the character in that movie can't get right. He was special. And this man right here is special too. He can't get right. 4 years to learn how to say infrastructure. And this is what we got.
In the world. How can you lead the world if you don't have the best infrastructure? How can you lead the world if you don't have the best infrastructure?
There it is. He's going out bad. He's going out bad.
You kind of trailed off there.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, how can you pass anything or inspire anybody to do anything when you can't even pronounce the word? So people don't even know what the heck you just said. So let's go ahead and see what Joe Biden has to say now. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, here's Joe.
Let me close with this. And my daughter Ashley is sitting here. She runs she works for women. She runs a women's health.
What is he saying? He's gonna go out real bad. My daughter Ashley sitting here. Is he about to bark? Did he go Scooby-Doo on us? So now, first of all, is this the same Ashley that unfortunately left that diary laying around where we found out some horrific things about Creepy Sleepy that he's never even been asked about? That burns me up. Every time I hear her name, it joggles my memory of that situation. And I wonder, like, why nobody ever asked him about that. Do you understand how many times they would ask Trump about that if his daughter had that in a diary? That would be the opening question for every single time they even ask him anything. That before we get started, we want to ask you about that diary. But nonetheless, here he is. My daughter asked you. Let's see if we could finish hearing what he's trying to say again.
He can't put two sentences together.
No, he can't, Trump.
This holiday season is time not for gratitude, but for reflection.
They ask him a question.
Reflection? I tell you what, I'm thankful. Yeah, the gratitude is there, but when I reflect on the last 4 years, boy, I tell you, I start to twitch. Wake up in a cold sweat. Sometimes it make me want to break out into a cold sweat. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Get up in the middle of the night. Is Creepy gone yet? Boy, leading up to Chameleon Harris getting her butt beat, I was like, Heavenly Father, I haveth faith, but faith not failed me, please. Scared to death. Like, if they steal this mess, we're done. But God blessed us with a Christmas gift that we can all enjoy. Man. Yeah, I don't get all into the Christmas and stuff, but this one, I'm excited because we're having us a MAGA Merry Christmas. Boy. So Trump sees it. He saw it a long time ago. We all saw it too. Here we go.
Question at a news conference. He has no idea what the hell they're talking about.
So what is he saying here?
It's all about possibilities. Anything's possible.
She's as sharp as a tack.
Guess what? How many think that we just sort of forgotten? Why are we focused?
What was that? What was that? He's ruining my Christmas. Jeez, oh man. Sitting there trying to dedicate brain energy into interpreting what he's saying. Now, see, it's people like this. You see that guy right there? Once a respected actor. It's people like him. It's people like, I would love to see what Robert De Niro's doing right about now. or it was Luke Skywalker, those people who stuck their necks out there to really go hard in for Joe, to push it. I mean, think, Robert De Niro did a full-blown press conference to support this man. Out there fussing with people, going on rants, cussing, only for the party to go ahead and remove this dude. Got rid of him. And I'm like, did you transfer all of that anger and then that support over to Chameleon Harris? Don't these people feel dumb? I mean, they were really trying to tell us that this man was the best man for the job. And people like this bum talk about he seems fit, he seems sharp. I mean, I talked to him, he seems great to me. Seems great to me. So that must mean all of you are dumb. Yeah. So they get a lump of coal. They get a lump of coal. They was on the naughty list, especially Robert De Niro.
We need to raise the expectations of the American people. Mark my words.
This version of Biden,
He deserves not just a lump of coal, he deserves a boulder in his sock. There you go. Matter of fact, somebody go get me some dung. Go get me a whole big pile of dinosaur shite to put in this man's stocking right there. This man. What about him? Tell us about him, Joe.
intellectually, analytically, is the best.
Is the best Biden ever. He's cogent. In fact, he's more than cogent.
Biden ever. Not a close
Not
second.
a close.
I've known him for years. And F you.
F
if you can't handle the truth.
That's the gift that keeps on giving. F you. If you can't handle the truth. He was straight up officer and a gentleman on us. You can't handle the truth. So, guys, let's get down to, some liberal tears, guys. We're celebrating Christmas with Christmas cheer, but they're giving us liberal tears. That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy Christmas cheer and liberal tears. Let's go ahead and see how the liberals are handling it versus the MAGA family. Oh, yeah. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Make my wish come true. Ooh, yeah.
I've seen some videos on here of Trump supporters openly mocking our very real grief.
Like me right now. I don't care. See? Yeah, I'm bold about it. I'm mocking your very real grief. You know why I'm mocking it? Because it's not real. It's all in your domes. You're insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Ow. These people in their heads think this is traumatic. Boy, I tell you, you got to mock that. You got to mock that. I'm sitting there going, man. Now, first of all, they would be going absolutely berserk if they would have won, of course. We would have a legitimate reason to be going, yeah, we're in trouble. But these people, life is about to get better for them and they don't even know it. They're going to limit themselves from all the blessings from this administration, all because of their stinking thinking. When you get this far gone and some of these clips you're about to see with your Trump derangement syndrome, you won't even allow yourself to enjoy a blessing. If Trump was to give them all $1 million apiece, they would still have a problem with it because they're suffering from TDS. In their mind, that's MAGA money. We don't want your MAGA money. It's filled with white nationalism and racism. So let's go ahead and see.
I'm feral today.
Oh my gosh. That woman right there needs a rabies shot. Somebody go get the dog catcher. You see those snappers right there. And what's up with those big fat glasses? She looks like she's wearing some of those glasses that when 3D first came out back in the early 80s, and they would give you the big glasses that was red and blue. One red one, one blue one. They took up your whole face. That's what she looks like. She's wearing them and they crooked. So now the crazy lady who's growling, she's mad, and I'm glad. Let's continue enjoying some eggnog along with some liberal tears mixed in.
Feral! I thought it couldn't get too much more reasonably worse today.
I told y'all I cannot be chill. I cannot be chill. Like it's not chill. Because it's not chill. Like it's not something like I feel like I can be okay with.
These people are nuts. Well, I want to say, have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year, liberals. So stop crying. Jeez, oh man, could you take one day off from whining and complaining? Let's continue though, because this lady got something to say.
And there's only so much constant trauma and suffering.
Man, I tell you, oh God, thank God we won. Thank God we won. When you got people who are equating an election to trauma and suffering, y'all, it's obvious these people have no idea what real trauma looks like or suffering. Maybe they should have sustained one of the beatings I took from my mama when I was little. That was traumatic. That was some suffering. Good grief. I'm telling you, I look back like this ain't my mama. This is a woman off the street wearing me out. That was traumatic. That was some suffering right there. I was tender for days. And these people, trauma and suffering. Maybe they should go and look at some other countries that these people are really being traumatized or really suffering, man. But here she is. She's in her mind. She's thinking, this is traumatic. When I watch TV and I hear Trump supporters say this is MAGA country, or when I see Trump getting up and doing his dance, and when I see them and have no idea that if you simplify her trauma and her suffering, if she comes to Kevin's Corner for some counseling, and I ask her to really identify her trauma and her suffering and make it real, see, she'd be like, well, it's because they're winning and our rights are being rolled back. No, let's explore that a little bit. Which rights are being rolled back? How do you describe suffering and trauma? You got to unravel that for these people. Because in their head, just losing and Trump winning is a traumatic and they're suffering.
That the mind can take.
Mind can take. I'm going to give you some more. Some more suffering, y'all. Yeah. Have a MAGA jolly Christmas. What? Yeah. Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. Have a MAGA Merry Christmas. Yeah. Look, Terrence. Look at that. Now, all of this right here is traumatic. All of this is traumatic for them. Boy, if you set one of those liberals down and made them watch this, now we got us some Asians in there. We got blacks. We got all kind of folks dancing, kids. We all celebrating. Yeah, we all having us a holly jolly Christmas. Whereas these other people are traumatized. Yes, Santa's not coming their way in their heads. Let's continue.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Wow. Thank God we avoided that wicked witch. I'll get you, MAGA folks, and your little dogs too. So now, the anti-Christmas party lost, and now we can celebrate Christmas, say Christmas and stuff like that. I can't wait for Trump next year to go ahead and have Melania decorate the White House with class, and not have transgenders dancing and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, we want us a more traditional Christmas celebration. But let's continue. While they're up there crying, we're up here having a great time. Celebration.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
Oh, y'all hear her, y'all. Demon crying for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. Stop lying. Nobody can cry for 24 hours. Yeah, you be all dried up, shriveled up, dehydrated. So now she was crying for 24 hours for nothing.
I'm not joking when I say I mean this in the most disrespectful, mean way I can even say it. But if you voted for Donald Trump, then you don't deserve any part of my life. I always think.
Did you hear that? Well, no Christmas gifts for you. Uh-huh. Yeah, you hear she said, I want to say this in the most mean, most disrespectful way. She ain't sugarcoated. She wanted to come across just like that. She's like, I don't want y'all to misinterpret this for being nicer than it is. It's real me. I want y'all to see it in its most stankiest form. You don't deserve what? As if they're hurting anybody. Hold on, let's see what she said.
If you voted for Donald Trump, then you don't deserve any part of my life.
Oh, well, guys, she's crushing people. She's saying, you don't deserve any part of her life because, see, your life should revolve around her life. There it is, guys. You're going to be all busted up because you don't have her in your life. I can't think of one person in the world that if they decided to say, because you voted for Trump, you don't deserve to be in my life, to whereas it would make me go, oh, man, all right, I'll take it back. I'm sorry. If I could go back, I'll take it back just so you could be in my life. I don't give a darn about that. So you're not going to bully me as a leftist when it comes down to, trying to make me feel like I got to change my vote to appease you. Okay? Yeah, you'll love me again in the morning, okay? Yeah, I voted for Trump, but trust me, it's the best thing for you. We won. You'll love me again in the morning. So now she thinks that people are going to be all busted up if they voted for Trump, and she said, you can't be in my life. The arrogance of this is unbelievable.
I always knew that America hated women.
Oh, God. No wonder they're all getting cold in their stocking. I always knew that America hated women. Wow. How do you get here? Yeah, like this woman right here.
I knew America hated women.
Look at all those women.
We weren't heard, we weren't valued.
Look at that one. She got a bun in the oven.
America, how can you do it again?
Those are the best ones right there. MAGA, I'm sorry, Kamala Men, watch this. Look at that. That guy right there. How can you do this to us again? You gotta laugh, man. You gotta laugh. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll go and check on him, make sure he didn't have a nervous breakdown, and knock on that door. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, bud. I saw you on the internet's crying. Are you okay? Yeah? Okay, wait, what's that there? Are those pills? No, here, let me take those from you. Let's see, aspirin. We're just going to go ahead and clean out everything in the room, make sure we pad stuff. We want you comfortable. That's why. We just want you comfortable in here, so we're going to go ahead and put pillows and things around everything. We're going to remove all the sharp objects, okay? Because if you a grown man on here talking about, do this again, you ain't right up top. Oh, wait, here's another one.
You and your mom.
Oh, did you hear that? Now, somebody go get a sock for that nasty mouth. Somebody go get something to wash that mouth out with some soap. F you and your mom, and I hope you perish. Well, that's not nice. Santa won't be visiting you this time. And they think their hurtful words hurts. It just makes us laugh. See, when you are the victim of this type of nonsense and you are really upset, and the louder and the more angry you get, the funnier it is. See, and ain't nothing worse than for you to be fully mad and the people you're mad at is laughing at the fact that you're mad, and that madder you get, the funnier it becomes. That's the worst. Shut up! Look at it, y'all. Shut up. You better stop picking on me. Oh, look at me. You better stop picking on me. I swear to God. Yeah, the madder you get, the funnier it is. So now that lady, she thinks that's going to bust us up talking about this. She hopes that we die and F our mama. What our mama got to do with this, y'all? What do our mamas got to do with this? But this is liberal logic. Liberal logic. They don't even attack just us. They're going ahead and putting collective blame on us. Talking about our mamas, our family members, and everything. Let's see what this one has to say.
I took yesterday to be angry and miserable, and I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father.
To block my father? Well, he won't be giving you nothing for Christmas. Look, man, you only got one daddy. Okay? Enjoy your pops. Dang on it. At least try to hold on to something that you could be happy about. Well, Dad blessed me throughout all of these years. I probably wouldn't have got here without his help. Think about the Christmas gifts and something. But she's willing to throw the family away for politics. This right here is the difference between joy and happiness. See, happiness is conditional. Happiness really is about conditions or situations that give you a euphoric feeling in that moment. It could be sustained for a while, depending on what the happiness is, the source of it, how long it lasts, and stuff like that. But when other obstacles come that aren't, allowing your dopamine receptors to fire and, your endorphins to pop, it'll take away the feeling of happiness. You could be happy that you scored a touchdown, then the next play, you break your leg, and all of a sudden the happiness is gone. Turns to sorrow. But when you have joy, joy is consistent through good times and bad times. And I look at liberals like people who have pockets of just happiness that flash here and there. But conservatives, we don't get upset like this. It's like, okay, I'm confident in who I am. I recognize all of the chaos going around us, but I'm not going to allow that mess to disrupt my life to the point where I can't function. See, joy allows you to function throughout all of the chaos. So if you got family members who voted for Kamala, you're not going in there bringing all of that anger and stuff there. You might laugh at them, you might mock them, you might even have a good conversation with them and debate. But at the end of the day, love you, man. It was good seeing you, and you're gone. Okay, you bring joy to almost every situation because you're going, you know what? At the end of the day, your choices isn't going to affect me, okay, on the inside. I'm not going to be walking around mad every single day. I'm not going to be out there protesting for nothing. I'm not going to be saying I want everybody out of my life. I'm not going to be saying I can't talk to anybody who I disagree with. I'm not going to be bringing that type of anger and negativity into my life or other people's lives, okay? Whereas liberals, if they don't win, then it's over. See, only time they're happy is when things are going their way. And soon as things are going their way, you get this. I blocked my father. I hate F your mother. I hope you guys die. We don't be doing that. We don't be sitting back talking about, I hope you kick the bucket. All of you Kamala voters, I hate you and I hope you kick the bucket. We don't do that mess. I mean, it really concerns me about the psychological stability of radical liberals. I ain't talking about moderates, guy votes Democrat, he's a hardworking dude. Oh, well, we lost, what the heck. And the next time we'll get him, maybe. I'm talking about people who invest in this type of anger, and they allow all of these narratives to manipulate their emotions to the point where they get online and say stupid things like this.
I genuinely hope an asteroid hits
Hope an asteroid hits somebody. Boy, look at this though, because their anger, their tears are bringing me joy.
Trump is not my president. He is not my president. He will never be my president. I will never call him president. That will never come out of my mouth.
Donald Trump is not an idiot. Donald Trump, let me just be very clear. Donald Trump is smarter than me, you, and all of us.
Yeah.
This is our chance to save it, and people who look like me.
Look, see, stupid stuff. This is our chance to say people who look like me. White liberals, man. Self-loathing. Good grief. The white liberal works hard to be mad for nothing. So now you got them trying to convince minorities to be mad for nothing, while they themselves, because they don't have their so-called built-in victim card, where I'm not a minority, but I got to try to figure out somehow to be a victim. So I'm just going to go ahead and scar myself and whip myself and talk about white folks all the time. And I'm going, you don't realize that you're white? You're mad at white? You're blaming white folks and you're white. I mean, that right there is counterproductive. Yeah, that's like me being mad that, people with my color, they're the ones that's going. Look, man, black people make some crazy choices politically, but I still love them. Still love black folks. Yeah, I don't blame them based on their color, though. I blame them based on how they think and how they allow others to influence their thinking. Okay, has nothing to do with simply because I'm black, I'm built. This is I'm genetically predisposed to voting for Democrats. I understand how a lot of black people get to the point where they feel like they need to vote for the Democrat Party. But it's not programmed in us because we're black. This guy right there, he just, blame it on the color. That the people like me. I'm going, you're not getting any type of brownie points by pointing out that, look at me, I'm down with the struggle. I support you guys because I know people like me. By doing that, what, you make yourself feel better? You're trying to say, I relate to you guys. I'm down with the struggle. I understand, guys, that my people like me are responsible for all of this. This idiot, man, he gets a lump of coal. No, go get the old dried up dog poop to put in his, the white dog poop that don't even exist no more. That was one of those childhood things. Y'all remember that? Growing up, white dog poop. Where is it? Just disappeared. Sitting there like you never see white dog poop anymore. That and lightning bugs. They just bounced. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just got distracted with my ADHD. Let's get back to this guy talking about he's white.
Primarily are the one that is like, okay?
You hear that? So he's saying white people got to save them. As that clip showed all of those black people dancing, doing the Donald Trump dance. And he's talking about white people like me. Yeah, primarily, yeah, that. Oh, those aren't just white people. Look at that. Yeah, everybody's doing it. Come on, everybody's doing it. Yeah, even Santa. Oh.
And this one is for the Trump supporters.
What is that? What is that monstrosity on my screen? What is this? So let's see if we can make out what this is. So now this human is saying this is for the Trump supporters. Somehow manipulated themselves into having a priest collar. I don't know what religion of Christianity this person is under, but they're rocking a pink shirt. I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. I think they're trying to be androgynous. And they got a bull ring right in the nose. And I could tell something stupid is about to come by saying, this is for the Trump supporters. That's the lead in for the stupidity.
You are going to hell for this.
What the crap is this? Now see, done went too far. Here you go. You are going to hell for this. Boy. Now, this person should be afraid for his life. When I see people who try to pretend they're representing the Bible and Christianity, and they get out there and they use that to manipulate people, to go ahead and shame people and condemn, as this guy or girl is obviously mixed up with what the Bible says about certain things, obviously. But this person is the one that gets up there on TV. Now, who's going to this guy's church? Who's showing up to this girl's sermon and listening like that? Yeah, I'm receiving that message. As this person gets on here and says that this is for the Trump supporters. This is how they feel about us. This person didn't even offer salvation, didn't do an altar call for Trump supporters. Just condemned us. Condemned us. Whereas we embrace all types of liberals that want to come. Okay, starting off with the church, you embrace everybody who want to come. But secondly, even as conservatives, when liberals start asking questions or wanting to come, we don't start off with, you know what, you're irredeemable, and you're deplorable. Y'all saw my show last night where Lily, what was her name? Darn, what is her name? Not Lily. I keep thinking of Lily Tang. What was her name? Lindy Lee, coming this way. When people start showing interest, we embrace it. We don't say, nah, man, we seen you last year when you was talking about how Trump supporters is this and this and that. And even if you don't, we're not going to get out there and say, I'm condemning you to hell. But this person who allegedly represents some type of religion just said that about us, y'all. And that's how we feel about it. We dance in the face of all of this anger and vitriol. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all can whine if you wanna. Don't matter to us. Yeah. Yeah. Even the old folks. Look at them. Go on, dude.
Are we for real right now? Are we please? Cut the camera!
Yeah. They're not having themselves a merry little Christmas, y'all. Boy, there's some angry folks over Christmas. Now, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. If we would have lost, I'd have been a little perturbed too, in the words of my dad. Perturbed. That was his word that he came up with. He got him a new word, y'all. He couldn't wait to bust it out. Couldn't wait to bust it out. So when I first came back here to help him with his hip surgery, I went somewhere, came back. I had the dogs in the cage for a little long. Hey, you know what, Kevin, man? You'd have left these dogs in this cage this long, man. Now, this ain't right, Kevin. You know what? I'm upset. In fact, I am perturbed. I am highly perturbed. I was like, perturbed, Dad. Mm-hmm. It's like, do you even know what that means? It's like, I learned this word and I can't wait. I'm looking for application to use it. And here it is. I am highly perturbed. So now, guys, let's finish with President Trump saying some things that make us feel really excited about what's about to happen. America is awesome, y'all. No time for liberal tears. We want Christmas
greatest
tears.
years in the history of our country.
Oh, yeah.
With your help, we will restore America's promise.
That sounds good.
We will rebuild the nation that we love, and we will do it very, very fast.
Great Christmas words right there. Excitement, man. Oh, yeah. Now, who don't want to get with that? See, in the minds of leftists, they're interpreting what he's saying as what? Suppressing black people and minorities, you know what? Bringing back racism and slavery, taking away women's rights. And I'm going, these are all good things for the country he's talking about. Who doesn't want to get on board with a president who's saying, man, we're about to bring back success, excitement, hope, all of these things, respect. But they will flip that in their head, just like when they hear MAGA. They think of white supremacy. When they see a MAGA hat, it's a KKK thing. Then I'm going, so making America great again is a bad thing. That's how perverted your stinking thinking has become. So now all of this excitement, to us, we look at this and go, this is great. To the left, they're going to say he's bringing back a Nazi agenda.
That's what we want. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God.
No, wait a minute. See, because I thought Trump was the divider in chief. I thought he wasn't going to be the president for everybody. These are things that, how could you be mad at listening to him say this and finding something negative about it? But if you listen to the fake news, they will take some of these beautiful speeches like this, some of the speeches that are designed to bring us together as a country, and flip it somehow to make it sound like he really didn't mean all Americans. He's really not trying to be the president for everybody. He's not really trying to unify us. Trump's trying to bless the whole country. The whole country. And I'm not going to let him rain on our parade. I'm going to spread the message of cheer.
We will never give in. We will never give up.
Yes.
We will never back down.
Darn right.
We will never, ever, ever, ever surrender.
There you go. Never give up, never give in, never back down, never surrender. Fight to the end, man. Dang on it. If you got nothing but your little baby pinky left, it choke you with this. You grab your esophagus, choke you out with my pinky. You never give in. See, you do it like I did. Some of y'all been watching my show for years. I never went into any situation, competitively and think that I'm going to lose. Every single thing I've ever played, I'm going to win. I don't care what it is. Now I thought, what, the kid, you've never played this before? Nope, but I'm going to win. I'm going to win. Yeah, and that's how you got to think. See, that's the thinking of a winner. And I was playing this young boy in basketball when I was about 33. And basketball is not my favorite sport. I'm horrible. In fact, I got one move. The Kareem skyhook. That's it. One move. And this young boy was in his prime, like 19 in college. Get me out there. I don't even know how I ended up going up there to play this dude in basketball. But nonetheless, here he is out there doing all of this mess. And I'm just standing there in front of him like, after you get done doing all of that, at some point you got to go right or left. So I'm going to wait for you to get finished while showing me all of your fancy moves. And then we're going to play ball. And this dude was beating me 9-1. 9-1. We was going to 10. And I got the ball back somehow. And I looked him in the face and said, I'm going to beat you, right? This dude was like, what? I said, yeah, I'm going to beat you. And guess what, y'all? I believed it. He looked in the eyes and said, this guy really believes it. It was the honey badger mentality. That's how America needs to be. It's one of those, I'm so confident then I'm going to run right over there into those lions right there, and I'm going to eat every one of them. And you know in the honey badger's mind, he believes it. And the lions see it. When they see him come running in there like, they look like, what the heck? The confidence in this little animal? I'm running. I'm not going to take the chance. I'm not going to risk it. He looks vicious, cantankerous. So I started playing this dude, and I backed him up with my big body. That's back when I was weighing 230, benching 400. And I used all 230 of it, leaning on that young boy with the young boy body. And I would just hit him with the cream sky hook. And he had too much pride to just move out the way, because I would have just fell over. I'd have just fell over. That's how hard I was leaning on him. I'm like, why don't he just do this? And I'll fall right on the ground. But not him. And don't you know I got that game to 9-9? And I saw it in his eyes when I broke him. Got the ball back, looked him in the eyes. He said, hold on for a second. Hold on. Let's call it a tie. That's not a winner's mentality. There's no such thing as a tie. You go to the end, man. We're coming out either winners or losers. I said, a tie? What's that? Ain't no such thing. Give me the ball. What did I do? Leaned on him again. Backed his raggedy tail up under that hoop. Looked up. Get out my way. Whoop. And won. And took that time to retire right after that. I took his pride somewhere right now over in my truck is his pride. It's his pride. I still got it. That dude begged me the whole time. One more game. Nope, I'm done. That's it. Done. Yeah. So that's what you got to have. You got to have that mentality that we're going to win. We somehow, some way, we're going to come out of this as a winner. And you know who helped teach me that? God bless his soul. My Uncle Ron. Y'all know about my Uncle Ron. So you say, I went to Ron and I said, Ron, I need some help, man. He said, you need some help, huh? And this man was a millionaire. And I said, if I ever go to Ron, he never gave me nothing for free, ever. And I said, if I go to Ron, it better be serious. And I was living in Cincinnati. I thought I don't even remember what it was. Whatever the problem was, I thought it was that bad to where I needed to go to my Uncle Ron and ask him for some money. So I said, Ron, man, I gave him my whole pitch, my sad story. And my Uncle Ron, I love that man to this day. This dude, man, after I got finished, he entertained it for a second, gave me a little hope that he might help me out. And at the end of that, he said, you know what, man, you be all right. That was his mentality. Every single, no matter what the situation was, he'd just be like, you be all right. And I was so upset when it's like he downplayed all of my feelings, what I was going through. That's the way you look at what you're just going to dismiss it? Like, you be all right. And I'm like, man, you understand, man, I ain't going to be all right, man. This is the big one, Ron. This is the big one. And guess what, y'all? I ended up being all right. I made it through it somehow. Don't even know how I made it through it. But guess what? I don't even remember what the problem was. So most people, okay, they go to pieces. You got to look at it like somehow, some way, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it through this. We're going to come out on top. We might be the underdog, but I got a feeling we're going to win. Now I'm going to move on after this. Somebody in the beginning of the show brought up the Steelers. And they said the Steelers lost. And I'm going to say something about Steelers fans. Steelers fans have a different mentality because they expect their team to win. Whereas when I moved to Cincinnati, they were excited when their team won. They were more surprised when the Bengals won. This was years ago when they stunk. They would be like, the Bengals won? Whereas when the Steelers would lose, we would go, the Steelers lost? We were more shocked that we lost than they were more when they won. They were like, we won? That's the stinking thinking. That's the mentality Trump is talking about. You know, as an American, we look at things and say, you know what? I'm shocked if I lose. We're going in to win. Yeah, my coach in college, when we lost the game one time and some dude said, hey, coach, don't worry about it. You can't win them all. He was like, who says that? Who says you can't win them all? If you're not supposed to win them all, tell me the ones we're not supposed to win, and we won't practice that week. Bam! So we're here to win, dang on it. All we do is win.
Together we will fight, and we will win. We're going to win a lot.
Yeah, man.
And together we will make America powerful again.
Yeah.
We will make America wealthy again.
Yeah, who can't relate to that? See, now liberals will look at power. Power means you're going to use that power to suppress the indigenous people and the marginalized folks and this. And no, power means that you don't have to worry about being attacked and taken advantage of your enemies because they recognize you're powerful. Yeah, it's like being an alpha male. You don't have to go around saying, get out my way. You know I'm an alpha male, man. You know what? Hey, I'm a man. I'm the man. People respect you and they say, dude, I'm not going to try that dude. Not because he's running around beating his chest, but because I just sensed the confidence in this guy. This guy looked like he won't take no mess. All right. Yeah, he got a quiet, powerful disposition that I go, why would I try this guy? Is it worth it? Yeah. So that's the mentality that we have when we talk about being a powerful country. We're going, don't abuse the power. Don't misuse the power like the Democrats do as a party. But you use that power to divert away any type of crazy nonsense. And when you need it, you use it. You use the leverage. And you don't start off with the fist first. You start off with things like these tariffs. Okay? If you got a strong economy, you say, look, man, my pockets are deeper than yours. Now, y'all want to get into this? You want to get into okay, how much you got? Put your money out. All right, here we go. Come on, let's do it. You use those things. So I love what he's saying right here. This gives me Christmas cheer. There you go. So what? We're going to do what? We're going to be powerful again. We're going to be winning again. What else?
We will make America healthy again.
Well, who can now see the liberals? That healthy means that he's going to make us eat that whatever he wants us to eat, but they will accept the World Health Organization shoving all down our throats, whatever they want, grasshoppers and stuff and crickets. It's almost like people on the left are so angry with Trump and Trump deranged that no matter what he says and what he do, they will find a way to make it negative. And I'm going, man, I don't want to be waking up with my feet tingling. Everything I eat right now, I'm looking at it like, what is that in there? The sodium plasmamite, the lava? Is that lava? They put lava in this. Can you eat lava? Is lava a good thing? What, cyanide? What, that's actually in the cereal? Cyanide? What's just a little amount? Okay, I guess that's okay to eat. We need to be healthy again. Okay, but what else? What else about America?
We will make America strong again.
Well, who wants to be weak? Like we've been the last 4 years. Like Creepy Sleepy was in the beginning of my show. That man right now is feeble. Very, very weak. Voice, demeanor, everything. And it bled through our whole country. Our whole country for 4 years have looked weaker than I've seen it in my whole entire life. In fact, as I study some historical errors in America, even in our rough times, we didn't look as weak as this. Jeez, oh man. That's why Japan, when they attacked us, said, we feared that we've awakened a sleeping giant. They knew, they're like, oh man, even though we destroyed a whole bunch of their shit, these folks, they ain't weak. We can't just take them for granted. But now, you had everybody trying to just take advantage of us. Balloons flying all over the place. Taliban running back in saying we done took over the Afghanistan again. It was ridiculous. But guess what? Look at them now, y'all. Look at them now. Oh, yeah, they all like, all right, Mr. Trump, what do you think we should do again?
We will make America proud again.
Look at that, guys. Proud to be an American. I live in America. Hand in hand. Yeah. Nation to nation. It feels good to be an American. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You ain't got to be embarrassed to say that. You ain't got to be embarrassed to be an American. And you ain't got to be embarrassed for your patriotism. You should be embarrassed if you're a Democrat, though. Yeah, they hear that, and it's like vampires with holy water. The proud to be an American. Do you mean the America that's responsible for all the years of atrocities and slavery and the stolen land and all of this and racism and stuff? Nobody wants that. That's over with. That's over with. Okay? Yeah. We've right now moved into a different era, and we're blessed in the city. We're blessed in the fields.
We will make America safe again.
Well, look at that. That right there is on my Christmas list. All of these things on my Christmas list. All right, safety, Santa. I like safety. Bring back some safety, man. Get in these Democrat cities and clean it up. Vote these people out. Expose them. I hope the people revolt against these raggedy behind leaders in S-hole ran cities and states talking about we're a sanctuary city. We're going to protect our citizens. You're not protecting your citizens. What are you doing? Now we got a president who loves us all. And he could keep the hammer out of these liberal cities, that sanctuary cities, and say, don't worry about it. It's just mostly liberal voters there anyway. They don't vote for me. So how about we just let them collapse? How about we just let the crime run rampant in those cities? How about we let them get what they wanted and just forsake those cities and let them implode? But not Trump, because he's a real president for the whole country, unlike Creepy and all of those who for some reason seem to take their time to attend to more rural areas and more conservative cities and states and stuff like that. Yeah, we're not like that. We're like, yeah, Shite Town still is liberal, but we're going to get our hands in there and try to make it safe again. Yeah, California is liberal, but we're going to get the hammer out there and get some of those illegal immigrants out there. Same thing in New York. That's what a president does. That's why I'm thankful for this Christmas gift. Okay, we're having us a MAGA Merry Christmas as we get out of here. What else, Trump?
And we will make America great again. Woo! Thank you very much. And thank you, Arizona. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas. He didn't say Happy Holidays and stuff like that. He actually said the word, y'all. Merry Christmas. Now, who don't want to make America great again? Yeah, only fools that really, for whatever reason, has been brainwashed to think that that is a bad thing. That they think America doesn't deserve to be great. We should be miserable. Yeah, we should atone for all of the years of atrocity that none of us was responsible for. Okay, as they sit here in our country enjoying all of the blessings of the past sacrifices of people in this country, good and bad. You know, I mean, all of these folks, all of the leaders in the past, yeah, of course, many of them had bad things, but they done good things that led to what we have today. We got the best thing going, man. We got the best thing going, and we should rejoice and be happy and celebrate this and encourage it and also keep it going, okay? But if you leave it up to liberals, if we wouldn't have won, we wouldn't be having us a MAGA Merry Christmas, y'all. Oh, yeah. So let's go.
Thank you very much.
Go on, Trump, take us out.
God bless you all.
God bless you too. Wait, give him a little dose. Don't leave yet. Give people what they want. Don't stop, get it, don't stop. I said, young man. What? I said, to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man. See the head leaning? When you're short on your dough, you can't stay there. Merry Christmas, y'all. And a happy New Year. YMCA. Boy, I tell you, look at that. I really thank God for President Trump. I mean, he is a blessing that unfortunately so many Americans can't see. They're overlooking it. You know, he's like the David versus Saul. You know, a lot of people wanted Saul. They was, oh, man, look at Saul. Now, he looks very kingly. He looks like a king. I mean, he's kingable. He speaks the king's language. Then David, the little shepherd boy. Him? God's going to use him to bless us? We was thinking maybe we can get us one of those nice, shiny looking kings and stuff like that. But you're going to give us David. And so when I look at Trump, who's rough around the edges, but got that pit bull mentality. This dude has gone through so much with the help and grace and mercy of God, though. See, I have to contribute that to God because only God could put that type of drive in a person to where they will override all of the things that common sense even should say, Trump, dude, don't you see, even though you might have been popular back in the day, maybe, you got money, but you're going up against the system. Dude, they going after your family. They going after your friends. They trying to take your money. It would be better for you to just go ahead and bounce. Just go ahead, man. Dude, you got all the money. You could stop the bleeding right now by quitting. See, yeah, you could have rolled off after the first 4 years. But guess what he did? He did what I did during that basketball game. Said, what? Quit? Nah, man, we going to the end. Give me the ball. And went through all of this only to end up back where he's at right now. That's God. Not to mention the miraculous bullet to the ear. I knew when that happened, God was in it. And I want to give a shout out to that white preacher, unlike the preacher we saw who condemned us all to hell just a minute ago. But the white preacher who like 2-3 years ago prophesied that Trump would, number one, he would overcome all of his lawfare, all of these attacks on him, these charges and stuff. He said he's going to overcome all of that. He said that he will be shot in the ear. And he said he's going to win in a big landslide. All of these people will come out to support him. That guy's a prophet, unlike that girl who just condemned us all to hell. Yeah, so when I saw that happen, I said, man, Trump is meant for this moment in time. And Jim Clement gets a shout out too, because he prophesied also that Trump would have 2 terms. But what made people get a little weary is Trump missed the term, but it was a blessing in disguise because now he's stronger and more popular this time. And I think we're going to get way more accomplished this time than we did, even if he'd remained in the first 4 years. So yeah, man, let's continue as we close out dancing to the YMCA. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at Siri trying to get in on the action. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me for this Christmas. You know what? I only had like 10 minutes of clips, but I drug it out with nothing but talking and having fun and enjoying stuff. So I want to thank everybody for spending a little time on your Christmas evening with me. Don't forget to text MAGA to that number. Also, check out Kevin's Corner store, please, if you get a chance. Those that have blessed me with Christmas gifts, cards, and well wishes, thank you so much. And it's still Christmas. It's still Christmas. Maybe Santa Claus might have a blessing in my virtual stocking. So you're willing, you're definitely invited to support Kevin's Corner through checking out Kevin's Corner store or my Cash App or my PayPal. That supports the channel as well. Help me pay off some of these stinking, unfortunately, bills under Biden. Dang on it, this dude. If we'd have left it up to him, no, Christmas wouldn't be coming to us because he's a mean one, creepy, sleepy. So anything you guys do to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Don't let YouTube steal your joy by blaming y'all for not subscribing and saying that y'all ain't got your notification button on. Okay, make sure that's on. Check out my 12 Days of Christmas video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It seems for whatever reason still not to grow, still not growing. 199,000 subscribers and it's still like maybe 1,800 views. Unbelievable. So anyway, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe this year will be different. Who knows? All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. I forgot, it's still the week. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the weekend. It's the week. I'll be back tomorrow, dang on it. So God bless y'all. God bless America. Let's get out of here. Who's scared? Not me. This is our city. Yeah, our coast. Somebody said, just found me. Great show. Thank you. I know you see the apes. I know you see the wear tail. The place, yeah. See y'all tomorrow on Kevin's Corner. Same time. God bless.